This is MSR's Elixir 2 backpacking tent.
As much or little as you want, and then you can roll it up and neatly stash it away.
So now we're going to talk about closed cell foam mattresses.
Welcome to my video on the Deuter Futura 26 pack. Hope you learned some things and enjoy the video. One thing I really like about this pack is how it's much longer at the top especially, so that it can sit better while you're taking it out for longer hikes, saying you're carrying food and things like that if you're going on a hike up a cliff to get a good vantage point or something like that. As well as if it's really hot out while you're hiking, this mesh frame right here allows it to cool your back down as you're going so you aren't getting sweaty, and it just keeps your whole body cool. Another feature I find really good about this pack is how it auto-adjusts to make it more comfortable to sit on your shoulders, as right here there's room for it to move when you first place it on, making sure it doesn't sit right on your neck where your shoulders meet, so that way you don't have any chafing or rubbing. The hip straps on these pack are very nice, as there's one on each hip that have bigger pockets compared to any other packs this size. This allows you to put a phone or a wallet, anything you want to keep close to you with you while going backpacking in Europe per se. One thing I don't necessarily like is how they're mesh pockets, which means water can actually get in them fairly easily if it's raining pretty hard. And other people can see what's in them, so if you're not looking, they can maybe even open it and take what's in there. But it is good to have these kind of pockets. The straps on this pack are really good, as they have holes cut out for ventilation to make you cool during the day. They use the same kind of padding here on the hip straps to provide maximum comfort while walking around and touring. It connects very well to the trampoline style backrest, which actually has a space between it and the actual pack to provide less stress on your actual back, as you can see putting my hand through the back. The pack comes with a built-in United Nations blue rain cover. It comes just down here in this pocket, as you can see. And as you pull it out, it has this string right here to keep it in place. And then you can just simply wrap it around the rest of the pack to keep everything from getting water damage. This pack has 2 water bottle holders, one on each side. For a typical Nalgene like this, or a 32-ounce Nalgene, normally these are a more tight fit, which might not be the best if you're bending over, for example. It could fall out, whereas a slimmer water bottle like the one over here is less likely to fall out, as it's thinner and more fit to the actual water bottle holder. Right here we have a pack which allows you to get into your main compartment without actually having to reach down from the top and pull anything out that you've already put in there. Say you need something that's at the bottom of your pack, well, you can just reach in like this and just grab it from there, which is a really great feature, as most packs will normally have it lifting up from the top, which is not as useful, as that's where the main compartment actually is, and that's where you can normally just put stuff in. Once you close that up, if you were to unclip this right here, these 3 clips, you're given a compartment right here, which allows you to put something like a rain jacket in, with these sides being super stretchy and flexible, allowing it to actually push up and gain more room, which is a great feature to have. Say it was just raining and now it's sunny, you want to put your rain jacket away, but you don't want to actually unzip the rest of your pack. You can easily just stow it in there in just case it rains again. Right here at the top of the pack, where it opens up to go into the main big compartment, there's a small little pocket that can fit not large items, but anything you need that's like a bit bigger. Maybe even like a Pelican case to keep your phone in from getting protected from damage and things like that. It's really good and useful to keep things like that in there. On the inside, when you go to flip it up, when you open it up, there's this strap right here, which is really small and it's hard to open if you have gloves in. That's one of the negative things about this pack, I believe. But when you open it up, you can see how actually big it actually gets in there. It goes down and there's split into two different compartments. You can put things against the back if you want to keep them more in place, whereas they can move more around and open in the front here. Right here, actually underneath here, there's a strap that goes, or a zipper that goes down and opens up into another even smaller compartment, like that. It's good for storing like anything like that you might need if you're journaling or something like that. You could keep like a notepad and a pen in there, which would be really useful. You flip this around. Over here we have a buckled compression strap to make it the pack tighter and looser if you want. We have that on both sides. As well as we close this up. You can see here we have compression straps that go down for the water bottle holders, so if you don't have anything in there, it can keep it just nice and tight. And it can like pulls everything to make everything more even on your pack. There are two red elastic bands, one here at the top and one here at the bottom. The one here at the top has a button right here and a clip there, which helps hold them in place because you can adjust how tight you want them to be. The two here at the bottom don't actually have any adjustments to how tight they are, which is one thing I don't really like, but most things will actually fit into them quite fine. But for hiking poles, for example, we needed two for it to actually work properly so that it didn't move around too much. The one thing that's good to know is when you have things in here, it doesn't actually interfere with saying having a water bottle in your water bottle compartment. It doesn't actually move anything around or knock things out of place. It's really stable and good. And the two at the bottom can actually move in different directions. Say you're tying knots to keep around like a broken part or something like that. It helps hold everything in place as they're not like set there. Now that I've got the pack on, it's nice to see how it fits and how it does. It's really great as I can adjust it to my liking, so I can wear it differently compared to how someone else would. With these sliders right here, I can move this this chest strap up and down if I want it tighter near the bottom of the straps, or if I want it tighter near the top. The hip strap is really nice as it just makes the pack feel so much lighter around the rest of my body, and it just feels great all around. As you can see on the back, it's very nice looking, as well as there's a hydration tab right there that I forgot to mention earlier, which allows you to keep like a platypus, for example, whenever you want. You can just leave that clicked on right here, and you can drink whenever you want. Please like and subscribe the video if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the future.